in traffic. LAPD Harbor Division in pursuit of this vehicle, failing to yield on them. This is coming out of the San Pedro area, northbound 110 freeway, approaching the 91 freeway in the city of Carson. You can hear the IFB, right? IFB, hey, he's using the shoulder now. Look at this, he's going into traffic. He's using that shoulder to get around traffic and going through traffic here, weaving in and out into the second to the slowest lane. He's underneath one of the overpass bridges. We're gonna get around that. Northbound 110 in heavy traffic, black SUV. I've lost it. He's in the number 1 lane. Okay, got it. Northbound 110 approaching Redondo Beach Boulevard. Lots of heavy traffic on the 110 as you see the driver desperately trying to get around that traffic using the shoulder, using the center divider. Here he comes back across all lanes. LAPD about 4 or 5 units behind the suspect and the vehicle. He's behind the wall now, Alec, if we can cross back over. Sorry, dude. Look at him going on the shoulder of the road at a high speed. Traffic almost stopped here, and then continuing LAPD right behind him. He's not losing them at all, but the airship overhead, keeping an eye. He's coming up to that off ramp, and he might take the off ramp. Let's see. Redondo Beach Boulevard exit. It looks like he might get out of it. No, he's going to stay on the freeway. Goes through the gore point and now across all lanes once again. Or alongside if you want, either way. I'm just getting word from our assignment desk that this is a stolen vehicle out of the Newton Division of LAPD. They first got behind this vehicle in the San Pedro area, tried to pull it over. The suspect fled. Now he might be getting off at Slauson. This is a good move, Alec. He's getting off. Exiting on Slauson, so let's see which direction he goes here. You can see the off-ramp and some traffic up ahead. Not too much, there's one car ahead of him. He's going at a slow rate of speed, that's good, but we understand that the LAPD units in this pursuit are pit approved, so they could do a pit maneuver at any time. Let's see if he makes a left or right under the freeway here, or tries to get back on the freeway. Now he's gonna make a right turn from the left-hand turn lane against that red light. Here he goes, eastbound Slauson from the 110 freeway. He's going to come up to Bravo. He's got a green light, looks like maybe right through that light. And now he's going to continue on Slauson eastbound, getting into the double yellows there, right down the middle of the street. We got traffic. He's going to go right down those yellows into that turn pocket, continuing on through the signal. And it sounds like LAPD might go into tracking mode. He's going around that box truck, swerving in. Now he's going to start driving more erratic, hitting the gas. Wow, picking up speed here as he goes eastbound Slauson through San Pedro. He's doing at least 60 miles an hour. Wrong side of the road. Here he goes. Oh, man, look at that move. right across all lanes there. He had a clear shot on the other side. No cars coming. Now they're back right down the center divider. We're doing 80 miles an hour just to stay up with this guy. He's doing about 80 miles an hour. Wrong side of the road, coming into an intersection here. Whoa, he swerves over, barely gets over in time, and he's going to cut that truck off, or that SUV, whatever it was that he just turned in front of, back into the double yellows. Whoa, he almost hit that car right there. Dangerous situation coming up on Hoover, right down the center of the road. And there he goes, left turn, Slauson. Oh no, Hooper, I'm ready to go. Northbound Hooper. It's going to be South LA, South LA. Northbound Hooper from Slauson. He might, eastbound turn, eastbound turn. Eastbound 55th. You see all the other helicopters?
Yeah.
Hey, Freda. Colleen and Carolyn, thank you, Freda. He's going to go south. No, he's going to go east. He's going to keep going east. Through Compton, eastbound, 55 through Compton. Carolyn, a very dangerous pursuit here that's ended up on surface streets in South LA. This started in the San Pedro area, down off of Harry Bridges and John F. Gibson Road. That suspect right there in a stolen vehicle, the LAPD Harbor Division tried to make a stop on the vehicle, and he took off on them on the northbound 110 freeway, made it all the way up here into the South LA area. Now he's on surface streets. You can see that Harbor Division officer right behind him, the train tracks. In fact, I just saw some of the train tracks he went over. The train was coming down, or the crossing arms were coming down, so it might have blocked some of the LAPD officers in this chase. But again, the suspect failing to yield a stolen vehicle. We see the driver. We don't know if there's another person on board or not, but at this point, this driver trying to get away, desperate to get away, going about 80 miles an hour on down Slauson when he got off the freeway. A very dangerous situation for sure. Now he's kind of slowed it down a little bit as he worked into these smaller streets. We're in the area of Alameda and Slauson, so he's heading back towards Slauson right now. Let's see what he does as he approaches the freeway, or the traffic here. He's going to go wrong side of the road. We did see him do this just about a minute ago at a higher rate of speed than this, but certainly here he goes wrong side of the road, eastbound Slauson. And now he's going to continue on in this pursuit. At least four LAPD units in pursuit, and the airship overhead. And it sounds like they may go into tracking mode, which means those units on the ground will back off, and they'll let the helicopter track this guy, maybe giving him some room to breathe. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. He's a bit agitated. In fact, he was digging through a clear plastic bag on the freeway. Not sure what was in that bag, but certainly was digging through it at times. No hands on the steering wheel when he was doing that. So we did have a good look at him. He just ran over something. I don't know if he threw that out or if he just ran over some debris there that kicked up from the tires. But you can see how he is just coming off of Alameda, eastbound on Randolph now. Colleen, I don't know. We haven't heard if he's armed or not. I haven't heard LAPD mention that or not, if it was stolen by gunpoint or anything like that, or if he just stole it from the street. We do know that this was stolen out of the Newton division of LAPD. So, and he's actually moving back into that area. He's actually close to that area right now as he continues eastbound on Santa Fe. Well, let me zoom out for you, Carolyn, and show you. Yeah, they've given him a lot of room there. They're still in the pursuit, but they've dropped off quite a bit there. I don't know if you can see that unit at the bottom of the screen, but they have given him quite a bit of space there to rethink this. The airship, however, is staying right overhead. It's still, he's right on the border of South LA and Huntington Park. So if he turns to the left, he's going to go into Huntington Park. In fact, he might already be in Huntington Park. It's right on the boundary where he is right now. Oh. Yeah, did you see that as he came through, going very cautiously, cut in front of those two cars that didn't know what was going on. So yes, he is being a little bit more cautious right now, but certainly he's desperate to get away. He is southbound. I believe they said Artesia from Gage. Now he's eastbound. It is. It certainly is. You can see people walking around. We saw kids on bicycles a short time ago. A lot of people on foot, a lot more in cars, and you can see him here trying to split that traffic there. And now he's northbound. Let's see. That should be. I'll try to get you the street here as he goes northbound from that neighborhood. This might be back on Santa Fe. It is Santa Fe. That's right. He's now westbound on Slauson. He's going to use that center divider like we saw him as he got off the freeway. He was heading eastbound. Now he's heading westbound back towards the 110 freeway. And certainly, you know, a difficult time for the LAPD to be in a pursuit like this with all the traffic that's out here. Not only the cars, but the people on foot. Very dangerous situation. Luckily, right now, he's taking it slow in comparison to what he did when he first got off the freeway. Yeah. Yeah, he's out of red light. He's got that island there. He's not wanting to jump that island. Here's the LAPD pulling up behind him, giving him some space. But certainly he knows they're there. He knows the helicopter's overhead. He has nowhere to go. He's got that red light. And I believe this is Alameda. So he's at Slauson westbound at Alameda. Yeah, that's standard procedure. Whenever they come to a stop, they will come out with their guns drawn, try to order him to stop, and then nope, he's got the green light and he's going to take off. This is westbound Slauson. I'm sorry, westbound Gage. Correction, westbound Gage from Alameda. This will definitely run into the 110 if he keeps going. The 110 is still a little ways ahead of us here, but he definitely has a lot of surface street to travel before he gets there. Yeah, it looks like he just has his window down. He's rolled it up during the pursuit, rolling it down. Oh, no, look at this sudden right turn. And now he's going to be going northbound. This might be Compton. Northbound Compton from Gage. And listen, not as bad. Actually, this is Holmes. This is Holmes Street from Gage. And I'm hearing that the LAPD might be setting up spike strips because he's returning back to an area he previously came from. So that might be an opportunity for the LAPD to puncture those tires and get this pursuit to stop. I do know that the LAPD units that are in tracking mode in this are pit qualified. It really is, and you know, one of the problems again is with the foot traffic out here. You see a lot of people on the streets, and people are starting to come out. Look at all those people in that crosswalk there. They're starting to come out because they're hearing the sirens repeating in the same areas, and they're wondering what's going on, and they see the pursuit come by, and that's how they know. Yeah, we've already seen several kids on bicycles. There's someone, oh, that's the LAPD trying to do a spike strip. Yeah, so they tried there. I don't know if it was successful. He saw it coming and was able to get over. Westbound, he certainly did. Westbound 55th, I believe he's on, approaching now Compton. Here he goes at the railroad tracks, and look at that, he's got a train. Well, that's going to stop him for sure. Now, we've seen it in the past where they take the train tracks, and fortunately, he's not going to do that, I hope. He goes around the crossing arm, and he's continuing now. Westbound 55, and that was actually Long Beach.
Yeah, okay. Huh? Well, no, I was just asking because Alex was wondering what was going on. He gets hangry. Hungry, angry. Oh. Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. Oh yeah, this is it, right? Because that bus cuts him off or something, right? It's almost done, Alex. Like one more minute. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I can't. Well, the file is large, so maybe that's why. running. Oh, this is gonna be
To
close.
watch more heart-stopping car chases happening across Southern California, subscribe here. Thanks for watching. The chase is on.